You meet a woman and things start off great, but then you notice the shift. The texts take longer to get a reply. She starts asking for one small favor after another. She makes a joke at your expense in front of her friends. You feel your respect slipping away, and you're left wondering, what did I do wrong? Here's the hard truth. You didn't do anything wrong. You allowed something wrong. You failed to set boundaries from the beginning. A woman doesn't test a man she doesn't care about. She tests the man she hopes is strong enough to lead. When you pass these tests, not by being nice, but by being clear, your value in her eyes skyrockets. In this video, I'm giving you the 5 non-negotiable boundaries you must set early. Fail to set them, and you will be walked over. Master them, and you become the man she trusts, admires, and genuinely wants to be with. Let's begin. Number 1, your money is not an audition. Your finances are the fastest route from being a romantic prospect to being a resource she's evaluating. Good men often equate providing with proving their worth, and they reveal their salary, investments, or lifestyle far too early. You think you're just sharing your life, but what she hears is, "This is the resource pool available to me." The moment you expose your financial life prematurely, you lose all emotional leverage. You're no longer a man to be desired, you're an asset to be managed. The tests will begin subtly: a mention of a tight bill, a costly car repair, frustration with money. She's not directly asking, she's creating space to see if you'll jump in to solve it. If you do, you've just promoted yourself to monetary support without the title of partner. Your boundary is simple. Your money stays private until she has earned a place in your private life. Don't reveal income, don't show off purchases, don't volunteer financial help early on. If she hints at financial stress, respond with supportive but closed-ended empathy. Money stress is the worst. I'm sure you'll handle it. This isn't being cheap, it's being wise. This boundary acts as the ultimate filter. The right woman will respect your discipline and feel safer for it. The wrong one will lose interest, saving you a fortune in time, money, and heartbreak. Number 2, the zero tolerance policy on disrespect. Disrespect is a cancer that starts with a single cell. It's rarely a loud, dramatic insult. It's the eye roll you let slide, the playful joke at your expense in front of friends, the interruption when you speak, or the demand for instant replies while hers are delayed for hours. You tell yourself it's not a big deal, you don't want to cause drama, but by avoiding that small conflict, you're guaranteeing a future where she has zero respect for you. Women will test you with subtle disrespect to answer a primal question. Are you a leader or a follower? Can I trust you to hold the line? When you tolerate it, you fail the test. Imagine a scenario at a group dinner where she makes you the punchline. Laughing it off doesn't make you easygoing. It broadcasts to everyone, especially her, that your dignity is negotiable. The enforcement is calm, immediate, and non-negotiable. You don't yell or embarrass her back. You simply pull her aside or state calmly in the moment, "Don't do that again." Direct, controlled, masculine. That single sentence resets the entire dynamic. It teaches her that you respect yourself too much to be her entertainment, and that is the foundation upon which her lasting respect for you is built. Number 3, your time is not free. Nothing kills attraction faster than a man with no life of his own. When you meet a woman you really like, the instinct is to make yourself instantly, constantly available. You cancel plans with friends, you reshuffle your gym schedule, you jump the second she texts, "Hey." You think you're showing interest, but what you're really showing is that your world has no structure, no mission, and that she is now the center of it. A woman does not respect a man whose universe rearranges itself for her convenience. She is testing to see if you have a life she finds worth joining. A man with purpose protects his time. If she texts late at night with "come over," but you have an important morning, the high-value response is, "I'd like to, but tonight doesn't work. Let's plan for tomorrow." This does two powerful things. It demonstrates self-control and maturity, and it creates genuine anticipation. She starts to value the time she does get with you because she can't have it on demand. Your time is your most valuable currency. Stop throwing it around like confetti for someone who hasn't earned it. Treat it like the limited, precious resource it is, and she will too. Number 4, no deep support without commitment. One of the most seductive traps for a good man is becoming a woman's emotional dumping ground before any real commitment exists. She shares deep trauma about her ex, her family drama, and her insecurities. You feel trusted, you feel special, you spend hours being her therapist, her sounding board, her emotional sponge. You're not building intimacy, you're being auditioned for a job you didn't apply for, her live-in counselor. This dynamic is fatal to attraction. You become the source of stability and comfort, which erases all mystery, challenge, and masculine polarity. She gets all the benefits of a committed boyfriend's emotional labor while giving you none of the benefits of being her actual boyfriend. The man who provides unwavering emotional support without the title of partner is a man who will be used for stability while she seeks excitement elsewhere. Your boundary is to be empathetic but not invested. Listen, but do not try to fix her problems. Do not stay up for hours unraveling her drama. A simple, "That sounds really tough, I hope you figure it out," maintains your support while protecting your emotional energy. Emotional intimacy is a currency. You do not hand out large withdrawals to someone who hasn't first deposited into your shared account. Number 5, never chase the pullback. This is the ultimate test of your frame. When a woman begins to pull away, texts get colder, plans get vaguer, effort drops. Most men panic. They start texting more, double texting, offering reassurance, planning grand gestures to win her back. This is the absolute fastest way to kill the last shred of her attraction. You are literally rewarding her withdrawal with your increased attention, teaching her that disrespect gets her more of you. Your most powerful boundary is silence and matching energy. If she pulls back, you do not chase. You do not fill the silence she created. You immediately match her level of effort and investment. You become a mirror. If she takes a day to reply, you take a day. If she cancels a plan, you don't immediately reschedule. You go silent and focus on your mission. This does one of two things, and both are wins. Either she will recognize the shift in power, respect your self-control, and return with more intention and effort to re-engage you, or she will fade away completely, proving she was never truly invested and saving you months of wasted time. Never chase a woman who is walking away. A woman who is truly yours will not make you chase her. These 5 boundaries aren't about playing games. They are the foundational pillars of self-respect. They communicate who you are without you having to say a word. A man with discipline, a man with purpose, a man who cannot be manipulated. Set them early, enforce them calmly, and watch as you stop fighting for respect and start commanding it naturally. If you're ready to build this unshakable frame and become the man women choose, you need to be part of this brotherhood. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We go deeper on these principles every single week. Your transformation starts now. See you in the next one.